Hey guys, Russell Harper at Clearview Realty. I'm going to be shooting a new series. We're going to be featuring small local businesses, and I had to stop at my first favorite place, and it's called Fire, Smoke, and Grill. They have excellent grills. They sell meat, seasoning, spices. I love to smoke and grill. You can ask my family. Anyways, come on, let's check it out. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
What's going on, Russell? How you doing, sir?
Good, man.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Likewise.
So anyways, Chris, this is the guy that makes it all happen. Chris, say hello. Tell us a little bit about the store.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Fire, Smoke, and Grill. We were established in May of 2016.
Okay.
So we've been in business roughly 18 months. We're pretty proud to be El Paso, or actually West Texas's only barbecue supply store. That's all we exclusively do. Specifically for the store, I am the manager here right now.
Okay.
Also, I'm the resident pit master. So any kind of questions that somebody might have, we get calls all the time, like, hey, my brisket's dry, my ribs are underdone, I help people basically in the art of barbecue, just kind of figuring out what their needs are.
So maybe from beginning all the way to professionals, people are calling you all the time asking.
All the time. We get the simplest stuff like, hey, why won't my gas grill turn on? Well, you're probably out of propane. All the way up to the most, intricate question as far as somebody who might be a competitor in professional service.
Now you said pit master. What exactly does that mean?
Right. So everybody has their own terminology of it.
Okay.
To me, basically, that's a raw smoke barbecue. You got to be able to cook on offset wood burners. You got to be able to build pits. Kind of understand all aspects as far as heat management goes, fire control, and obviously pairing, rubbing sauces.
So you're competing?
I do. I've been competing on the pro circuit for about 10 years now. So that's just kind of started off as a hobby that kind of turned into what you see here. So
yeah.
That's kind of the direction that we're going. I mean, as far as us being a store, I want to provide a little bit more than just sales. I'm really starting to get into trying to bring the education of barbecue and outdoor living to El Paso, which where a lot of people don't really associate West Texas with an outdoor barbecue or flavor profile. They think that's for those guys in Austin, but hey, we're trying to make that happen right here.
Got it. That's awesome, man.
Some of the products that we offer, for example, this is probably our most popular stick burner. A stick burner meaning it operates off of either wood, like we have shown right here, or lump charcoal, or a combination of the two. This is an American-made product, okay? So this is 10-gauge steel, made by a company called Yoder Smokers, out of Hutchinson, Kansas. 600 pounds. I'm actually trying to sell Russell one right now. So this is by far, it's just solid, American, 10-gauge. Guys are still banging on steel down in Kansas kind of barbecue pit. So now we'll move on down. This is actually kind of something that you people might be familiar with, or maybe you aren't, but this is a Traeger pellet grill. Yeah, you probably see them all over. They run off of pellets. It is made abroad. This one, for example, is 16-gauge steel, as opposed to some of the other models that might be a little bit heavier duty. Still an amazing pit. Traeger kind of put pellet grills on the map. For those of you who don't know, a pellet is actually just compressed sawdust out of an actual tree. That's kind of compressed. It goes through an auger system, therefore giving you wood-fired flavor. Great price point and ultimately a great unit. Slide down what we showed you the Yoder earlier. This is their version of the pellet cooker. Okay, so it actually the same concept with a pellet fed system. It is still the same quality and American craftsmanship that you'll get off the offset stick burner. It is 10 gauge, phenomenal unit, built in America. This one's actually shown on a competition cart, so it's got the nice paint and it's got some upgraded wheels. Moving on down, Gateway drum smokers. These things are kind of taking over the competition barbecue circuit. The method is hot and fast. You can run this thing and do briskets in 4.5 hours, ribs at 2.5. You can hang ribs, you can do a bunch of things. It's a super versatile cooker.
But are these more of a slow and low, and this is the high heat one,
yes,
right?
100%. So this one traditionally, although it does range from 165 degrees at the lowest setting all the way up to 6, so it's pretty versatile. I recommend cooking around 250 or so on these pits if you did want to do a brisket, but you can always sear off a steak at 600. You're not going to have any kind of problem.
Now, isn't this cheating?
That's a good question. What I found is, I try to tell people, the convenience of this is unmatched. And you obviously get the wood-fired flavor. Right. I mean, with so many people being so busy nowadays, life kind of catches up. You don't always have the time to, I think we talked about that as far as throwing a log in there like your dad used to, or your grandpa. This kind of still gives you the same flavor, just not quite as tedious or as time consuming. So on
So
a Tuesday night, you can walk out there, fire it up, and be eaten in 30 minutes.
So I could basically start, throw on a brisket, go sell houses all day, come back and the brisket's ready. I don't have to check it.
Correct.
You can see some convenience in that.
Right.
Tell us a little bit more about the products that you have in this room.
Yeah, so this room is kind of our gas grill room. We carry several lines. Our newest line is actually the Napoleon grill, which is a Canadian, North American made grill. Comes with a killer warranty. It's about 15-year limited lifetime. It's gonna do a hell of a job. You can also cook on charcoal with these grills, which is pretty unique. The fact that you can cook with charcoal. So you get the flavor of coal, but you also get the convenience of gas, which is just what a lot of people like. So this is a smaller model. Then you come over here, this one has the rear burner. It's got a side burner. The side burner actually gets to about 1800 degrees in 30 seconds. So it's phenomenal. This one's also charcoal compatible. So you can actually just put, right now I have the rotisserie tumbler basket, so you can put veggies, you can put shrimp. But I mean, you literally can cook on charcoal under here and then still use your rotisserie with a rear burner. Cool. We also carry RCS grills. Those are another phenomenal unit. They're really good for built-ins. So that's something a lot of people don't know about. I can get any grill that we carry, manufacturer, whether it be Fire Magic, Napoleon, or RCS. Okay. And I can actually get that in a built-in and we can throw it in your backyard.
Nice.
So, pretty convenient. This one back here is a unit that a lot of people are liking. This is actually a Louisiana grill, but it's a built-in pellet. So a lot of people don't think about that, but as far as this one, we got configured with a shiplap just because I think that seems to be popular down here in Texas these days with some tile, but we can get this in stucco, concrete, brick. It's kind of whatever the client wants, we can kind of get for them.
Nice. So with something like this, you're saying that you could work with somebody who's maybe building a home. You guys could do the install. Maybe they work with the builder, get all that stuff ready to go, and then you guys come in and just install the fixture after closing or something?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
I mean, that's something that we're definitely open to. We're actually part of the El Paso Home Builders Association as well. So we're always reaching out to new homeowners that might be wanting to finish an outdoor kitchen, or obviously if we can help support, the community as far as the builders go, we're always willing to work with them.
Nice, man. That would be a great addition to anybody's home. So Chris, not only are you guys selling grills to the public, but what other stuff do you guys have?
I mean, we have accessories, tools, all things barbecue is kind of really what we're going to.
Okay.
Whether you need a thermometer, you need some high-end gloves that are heat resistant. We also want to go over here and talk about, we have an extensive line of rubs and sauces, okay? Basically, the way we look at it, if you can find it in the big box stores, we're probably not interested, if that makes sense. So we have brands such as Meat Church, Blues Hog. All these are championship award-winning rubs that are used by the professionals. So it'll be great if we're doing a competition or also just in the backyard.
So Chris, tell me, what is this thing?
This is the Cadillac of all grills. I mean, this thing can do it all. It can grill, it can sear, it can smoke. I mean, it's American made. Probably the coolest feature, in my opinion, is actually the fact that, have you ever heard that expression, if you're looking, you're not cooking? So this kind of takes that apart. So it literally, it gets you can get the color you want without having to sit here and lift it up. It's got built-in thermometers everywhere. This unit actually has a built-in fridge, so it's perfect for that, for any kind of outdoor thing. Nice. If you don't want to hire a contractor, we can get these built for you in-house. We go through a company in Houston, and they do phenomenal work.
Yeah, it looks great. That's an amazing,
it's
amazing grill. Well, Chris, man, thank you for having us, man. You've got an amazing store. If anybody wants to know more about you guys, where do they find you on social media?
Yeah, look us up. We're on Instagram as well as Facebook. So that's Fire Smoke and Grill. That's probably the best way to follow us.
Okay.
Our website's also super user friendly. You'll be able to see the products that we have, any kind of specials we're doing as well as the classes. Okay. So if you go to firesmokeandgrill.com or Facebook or Instagram, you'll be able to see everything, kind of see what we're doing. We're always doing demos out here. We're pushing the classes pretty hard too. So
cool, man. Hey, man. Once again, appreciate it, man. Thanks, brother. Take care.